Okay, so say I want to solve this quadratic function. Okay, so well, there's an issue, isn't there? There is a formula to solve a quadratic equation, but it's far too complicated to remember. Okay, so you don't need to memorize it. So we're going to have to use another way, and this can be a very long-winded method, but it does work. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute in values for x. Okay, and if I get a 0 at the end of it, then I have solved it. Because essentially, remember what we do when we're solving an equation, a quadratic or something like that. For example, if I've got y, let's try that again, y is equal to 2x squared plus 3x plus 1, what I'm doing to solve it is I'm setting y as 0, okay, and I'm solving this equation here, okay, by using the quadratic formula. So if I substitute in values for x, okay, and they turn out to be 0, then I have essentially solved the quadratic. So let's try some values. We're going to start off with x is 0, and we write f of 0, okay. 0 is always a nice easy one to look at first. So we've got 0 cubed, take away 2 times 0 squared, take away 0 plus 2. Okay, well, that's going to be equal to 2. So f of 0, 0 is not a solution. You can quite easily see it just from here that if 0 was a solution, I would have been able to pull out a factor of x from all the terms, which I can't. Now let's try f of 1. Okay, so I'm going to get 1 cubed, take away 2 times 1 squared, take away 1, plus 2. Okay, so 1 cubed is 1, 2 times 1 squared is minus 2 here, take away 1 plus 2, which is equal to 0. So x is 1 is a solution. Let's now try f of minus 1. Okay, so I have minus 1 cubed, take away 2 times minus 1 squared, take away minus 1 plus 2. Okay, minus 1 cubed is minus 1, minus 1 squared is 1, so that's minus 2, take away minus 1 is plus 1, and I've got the plus 2 on the end, and that's 0. So x is minus 1 is also a solution. Now let's try f of 2. Okay, notice how I'm going f of 0, f of 1, f of minus 1, f of 2, f of minus 2, f of 3, f of minus 3, and so on and so forth, as the numbers get larger in each direction and more complicated. So f of 2 is 2 cubed, take away 2 times 2 squared, take away 2, plus 2. 2 cubed is 8, 2 times 2 squared is 8, take away 2, plus 2, which is equal to 0. So x equals 2 is also a solution. So what I've done is I've found all 3 solutions by using this substitution method. So I can now write f of x. in brackets. I have effectively factorized it. Okay, so I've got f of x is equal, now let's have a look at the first one, x was equal to 1, so x minus 1. Here x was minus 1 in the second one, so x plus 1. And I've got x was equal to 2 here, so x minus 2. So in other words, what you can see is that if x is 1, then this bracket is 0, and so the whole thing is 0. If x is minus 1, this middle bracket is 0, so the whole thing is 0. Or if x is 2, this bracket is 0, so the whole thing is 0. So I have factorized a cubic just by guessing the values of x that it could possibly work for.